Welcome back, friends. Today we start work on pack 4 of the Fan Home Build Your Own Time Machine. And even though I just currently got finished with the 6 packs that I had between 3 cars, boy was I happy to get this pack in the mail. I think there are 2 notable points in these builds, and that's when you get the chassis and you get the body work. Today we are doing 5 stages, 2 of which are wheels, as you can see in front of me, and the next one and one of the next 3 you'll see as part of the next section is what got me excited about this pack. So without further ado, let's get going on this. Step 1, like always with a wheel, is to put the back into the wheel, and that simply just pushes in. Then we're going to take the front and we're going to line it up. Which I did not do a very good job of. And that's not really to be unexpected, as I have not actually slept. So we have that in place, hopefully. And we are going to take a BP screw and get that started from the back side. I do want to say that I have already gone ahead and pulled out everything I believe we are going to need for the next stage that we have done in prior packs or stages. So as to move this along as quickly as possible. Seeing as we are doing 5 stages, I do not want this video to take too awful long if we can prevent it. And just like that, that stage is complete. Pardon me as I get the next section ready. We are setting that wheel off to the side for the moment. And now we are bringing over this. Hopefully the camera can pick that all up in the shot. But yes, we got the chassis to the DeLorean in the mail yesterday. And for me, I couldn't think of a better time for it to come in. As of the date of recording this, it is, in fact, my birthday. So we are going to lay our screws out here, which looks like we only have one set of plastic screws. All the rest are metal. Okay. So this camera really does not pick this up well at all. But there you can see the size of this chassis. And the end we are going to be working on is the smaller of the two ends, which is right here. But we want to turn this upside down. And we are going to want to bring over these hubs that we worked on. And when we put this in, the side we want is the one that's got the notch in the bottom here, facing back towards the back of the chassis. Okay, so they are not in the least bit making sense about how they want this done. We need BM screws. The first picture shows the chassis the way I just had it. The second picture shows the chassis right side up like this, or what I would assume would be right side up. So we only need 2 of these screws. Well, we are going to need 4. So let's go ahead and put these back in the bag because there is still 2 in that bag, which means we're going to need 1 for another step somewhere along the way. Let's get 1 BM screw loaded up. And as we pick up on this, we're going to hold this front assembly in place. Put oil on that screw and get that started. Let's get our second screw loaded up and touched with oil. That is that hub assembly in place. Next step is the other hub assembly. Going in just like the last one. That is, if it even wants to go in. There we go. Okay, so far we are looking like that. Now we need this piece here, and we need the chassis this way around. because this is going to bolt up right along the front where there are 3 screw holes. And for those, I need AM screws. I'm going to set this AM screw off to the side. And we are going to get this part screwed into place. And I started with the center hole first. And just like that, that is in place. So next we need our steering rack, which we need to feed up through the holes in the part we have just put in place. They get fed up like that. And they're going to sit on those two posts. And for those, we need GM screws. The GM screw is a flanged screw. You know, I am now just looking at the new screwdriver that came with this pack. Oh yeah, that's turning that screw a whole lot better. So that is now in place. And it wants us to attach the tie rod ends to the knuckles with DM screws. I think we will have a lot to do in this state or in this pack as we get the front suspension assembled. And it is showing that the screws go in from the bottom. So I'm going to flip this over. And get the first DM screw started. There we go. Hmm. Looks like our steering is a little tight. So we may have to loosen things up. Just a tad. It will freely move now. So with that, let's flip this back over. And let's grab this plate, which is going to sit over this. And it is going to be held in with 4